Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We have survived our little break from the Ark while we were playing Monster Hunter. Looks like our character is still good to go. No creatures fell on top of me and wiped me out while we were sleeping in our bed. And look what greets us. A wonderful red drop. Now, Zadine told me that you can use this spyglass to check out what is inside the red drop. And look at that. Isn't that insane? These mods, man. Luda Mad. How do you say that? Laduma Hadi. That's not too bad. A Laduna Hadi saddle. I'm never gonna get that right. Anyway, let's go grab it. Well, maybe we won't grab it on this guy. Oh, he has some of my stuff. Let's go ahead. Oh yeah, this is the guy I was using to actually build. I guess we can just go fly over there. All my guys are like overloaded because I was moving. This guy's not. I guess we'll get it for the saddle. Didn't really look like I needed anything else from it, but why not? There you go, yeah. Okay. Alright, man, it feels good to be back in Ark. I wish I had more time to play more games, man. I really do. There's so many games I want to play. Not enough time. As you can see, I did a little bit of extra building since last time. I just jumped on like once. I'll get off of there. And we're going to continue the build. That's basically what I'm going to do most of tonight. So it's probably not going to be a super exciting stream. It's just going to be, you know, one of those things that we need to do. And this guy's absolutely overloaded. So let's see. Now I'm overloaded. But not quite as bad as him. I'll go build these out. And then we'll go back on him and start using him the way we were before. To kind of build all my foundations. I want an enormous flat spot. I want to have basically this foundation go all the way through there. And I think what I'll do is set up a breeding area over there. Because I want all this to be visual storage. I haven't had... Oh, you know what? Let's get rid of that thing. I was actually late with the stream because I was looking for mods on Monster Hunter. And I did find some good ones. Oh, he's got a little movement to him. So I think I'm going to do just a big flat spot over there to where I can do breeding. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do in terms of the look of the walls and all that good stuff. The main thing I want to get going first is just a big open flat spot. And I'll start putting visual storage up. That will make things so nice. Let's see. Because after the island, struggling with 0 storage capacity, and just living out of the inventories of my dinos has been... That was miserable. I mean, I didn't know where anything was. And so even though this is hardcore, I'm going to convert over to normal mode once I'm finished with the hardcore playthrough of it. And I would like to make this kind of like a forever server. Because I really like this map. And so what I may do is any future maps that I beat, take the spoils of the map back to this server. All my trophy heads and boss trophies and stuff like that, I think I'll probably like put on this server. And that way I have like a place to sort of keep kind of like a little historical reference of all my accomplishments. If we have any accomplishments. Hold on, let me check one thing here. Alrighty, let's see. Get this going. Should have a ton of materials. It's just a matter of crafting all this stuff. And then I can move all my wyverns to back here. Can't really cryo them up because they're full of all my junk in their inventory, so I kind of have to leave them out until I get visual storage set up. Oh, man. Then I can start unloading them. Uh-oh. Are we running out of stuff? Running out of wood. Wow. So we will have to we'll have to get our elephant out. We'll have to get our old woolly mammoth out. Do a little wood harvesting. So I think that is about it. Alright. It's dark on this map. Jeez. Let's go. I think I might have to go up top eventually and put turrets or something like that, because creatures were falling on me the other day when I was playing. Can't even see anything. Might be better to go over there. It's a little brighter. At least I'll be able to see something. And I think I also am going to go on the hunt for some more tames. If I get all of these foundations built out how I want, go look for some more tames. Still need to get kind of like my boss tames. Don't really have what I want. I don't have higher enough levels yet. This poor dude's stamina takes him quite a while. Man, he got a lot of berries from that one swipe. Some major narcotics. Wonder if I can pump him full of stem berries to fill. That might be a little quicker, right? Force feed him a little bit of stem berries. Nothing wrong with that. Elephants can use all the energy they can get. whole crew to come over here and start attacking. I wonder if I can just knock him off. Oh, he's a 120. There we go. Yeah. Just get him out of here. Knock him off the ledge. Problem solved. Now I'm about to fall off the ledge. And then I saw the big news. Genesis is delayed until, I think, July 2nd. We all knew this, though. That's no surprise to any Ark player. If it didn't get delayed, I'd be a little bit worried. Okay. Let's see if we can continue. No? Oh, we need stone also. Oh, we need everything. We are out of everything. Okay. Well, I guess it's time to get our doed. Where is he? I think I put the terminal out. Put him in the terminal here. Yeah, I got quite a few. Let's see. Where is it, little dude? There he is. At least we know we got the pig. Gotta clear all this out anyway, I guess. What we got here? Levels. I'm kind of wondering if I can beat this map before June 2nd. I was thinking about that. If I could beat this map before Genesis comes out, or at least do the hardcore portion, which I think is just going to be beating the mana core. And then be like, you know, that's it for the hardcore. And I could even take a pause from this map and then go over and start playing Genesis, which I've never played before. So that's going to be totally new to me. I have no idea if I'm going to like it or hate it. I did see something pretty shady and stupid. So this is on a Nitrado server. And Ark servers are expensive, man. They're not cheap. They're $20 or maybe $25 per month. $25 per month, which is kind of insane. Like, that's kind of nuts. Like, to put that in perspective, I can rent a storage unit for like $80 a month. Like a physical space building, you know? It's kind of wild. But anyway, and one of the reasons they make you rent 20 slots. So if it's just like this, right, where I want to play mainly by myself or with just a few people, I still have to rent a 20 slot server. That's all that's available. Now they're making it where Lost Colony and Astraeus, you have to rent a 25 slot server, 26 slot server. I don't know what the price is, but I know it's going to be more, maybe 30 a month. And I'm guessing it's because those are popular maps, and therefore they can get more out of them, man. It's just like kind of crazy. And it just makes you wonder what's going on behind the scenes. Kind of sucks. Okay, I need ramps. Can I make any kind of ramp? I just need something to get up there. I had a storage box. Where? Okay, I think I can move these wyverns now because they are in the way. We got to get these out of here. Let's just move them over here. They don't have to be on the... What does this one even have? Whole bunch of junk. Oh man, I'm half dead. It's got some fur. I'm gonna not pay attention. I'm gonna end up dead. Gotta put my little pyromane on my back. This is not good. Yeah, there we go. Pay to win. Instant warmth. Oh, and he's probably gonna have food in him too, huh? Oh no, it's all spoiled. Why is he not cooking? He's supposed to be cooking. He's slacking. All my meat's... Yeah, all my meat's rotten. Okay, so... Let's take this next one. Wyverns are just so huge and just in the way. This would make a cool little parking area for them. Kind of up out of the way. I think I'm going to do that. Have a little elevated space up here. That would actually be kind of neat. Have all my wyverns parked up there. That'd be convenient. Let's get Mr. Phoenix back there. Man, I wish the sun would come up. Got a bunch of eggs I need to hatch. Actually, I think I'm using those for trying to tame those Mayrex. That's mainly what I want to go after. Some higher level Mayrex also, but I've really got to get this base kind of somewhat set up. I'm not going to try to finish it tonight, but I'd really like to get the majority of the foundation set up. And then some visual storage going, just to make it a little bit more enjoyable. Man, I got so much stuff. He's got all my goodies. Oh, you have missed absolutely nothing, Mr. Phoenix. I got started a little bit late. I was looking at mods for Monster Hunter and trying them out, and I looked up and I was like, oh man. It's 11:40. So no, I'm just trying to I'm trying to kind of get a base going. It's been so frustrating, like just having everything completely unorganized. So I'm really trying to just have something a little bit, yeah, just base maintenance. Like, I moved to this location last stream, and I loaded all of my wyverns up and flew them over here. And I've made a little foundation work. But I want a pretty huge base. I'm probably going to keep the server kind of permanent. And so I think what I'm going to do is all of this is going to be visual storage out here. So it'll look like a big storage yard. That crane deposits everything to the storage stuff. And then I think back there under this overhang, I'll have like a breeding area. And then over there, I'll have like a landing pad where everybody can hang out. And then this will basically be my actual base that I'll build like a little house on. So that's kind of the game plan. So I can't build all that all at one time. I'll just kind of build it a little bit at a time. But man, it's nice just having a flat spot to live on. That was getting so old. What's in this guy? See, I got tons of stuff. I just gotta actually get everything kind of situated. I think you left before I beat that pecker last night. I finally beat that Clavinus or whatever his name is. Why is he not cooking? How did the Clavinus go after I left? Didn't have a chance to see it. Yeah. Yeah, so I ended up beating it with Greatsword. You know? Can't beat the Greatsword, man. Harvest settings, behavior, options. Huh. I could have swore this guy will cook food. He's broken. I don't know. I have an industrial cooker, but finding that is gonna suck. This is all the visual storage stuff. I feel like I made some of it. Let me eat some berries real quick, just so I don't starve to death. Yeah, I find that I think what happens in Monster Hunter is I'll go in there and fight a monster that gives me trouble. What's going on, Mr. Pancake? I'll fight a monster that's giving me trouble. And you're restarting an arc. Well, that's the name of the game, an arc, man. Okay, I gotta get some heals going. What was that all about? What? Why is it, is that my Pyro Man doing that? Huh. That's weird. I was not looking and lost my level 300 raptor and my stuff in lava. I was doing a cave. Which map are you on, man? Yeah, I gotta get some food in me. Okay, so let's get that cooker. Let's at least get set up with the basics. The island. I know exactly probably where you were, man. If you were doing a cave on a raptor and you fell in the lava, you were probably in the cave on the southeast coastline. And if you were, that is a cave. I have also fallen in the lava. Doing them in order? Nice, man. You are welcome to play on here if you want, but I know you probably are doing them in order, which is actually really fun. But yeah, Phoenix, like I was saying, I think the problem, what happens with me, so like I've noticed when I play offline, I don't really get that frustrated. And then when I stream, I lose my mind. And it's like, well, what's the difference? You know what I mean? Like, what is up with that? Can't join, I need Game Pass. It's still giving me that error for Discord. Did you try the new link? I tried that link from a different account, and it let me use it. So I think the link is good. And I even noticed that somebody from chat last night, Hildorf, he joined Discord, so he probably joined it from... That's actually a pretty good saddle. He joined it from the stream, I'm guessing, so... Hopefully it fixes itself. Could be. Who knows? Oh, I gotta park this guy over here. And so the reason that I get frustrated, I think, what happens is, I think you know this from like watching me play on Wilds when I was fighting Omega. I was much more of the mindset of like, I'm just gonna fight it over and over again until I beat it, and I didn't really like grind for a specific build. I just fought it until I finally beat it. And I feel like what happens when I'm streaming is people see me getting killed and they want to offer solutions. You know, they're trying to help. And everything they're saying is accurate, right? Like, everything that they're saying is definitely accurate. But it's not going to fix the problem of simply me playing bad. And so it gets me, like, chasing... Let's see. I know I had an industrial cooker, didn't I? I feel like I did, but maybe I didn't. No, maybe I didn't. The best way to get XP is to hit notes, the little explorer notes, get a cooking pot set up first, maybe 2 cooking pots set up first, and craft paper, drawing paper, but get the cooking pot set up before you go get the note run, then hit the note and craft all the paper, and it'll give you a bunch of XP. That's what most people do. I grind, instead of getting the crafting paper, I make narcotics because, like, narcotics are useful. Oh yeah, so I guess it's my pyro man. setting that off. I swear I had, man, I thought I had a cooker. Maybe not, though. Yeah, that's pretty much everybody. Where's the best spot to spawn? Dude, I know I made this thing. Oil. I made that thing. Oh, well, I guess we don't really need it. I can always just put this thing down for now. Oh, so my pyroman, I see. So the pyroman acts as... Oh, geez, he cooked that in my inventory? I didn't know that was a thing. But he's not cooking this. That's really weird. I wonder if I put it in mine. Because I did not have that cooked meat in there. Best spot to spawn, man. That's a tough one. I mean, any of the beaches on the south side are good. They're easy. You know? Go get some metal. There's my RG. Yeah, the beaches on the south of the map are a pretty safe bet. Stacked 100 of them. There's a setting I'm using. I can put multiple sleeping bags in one spot. Yeah, you can stack a bunch of them up. I don't think I've ever done 100. Yeah, and so like you guys have been like you, Kupo, Larry have been very like rational. You know what I mean? Y'all's advice is pretty sound. But others have been they've been, like I said, they've been accurate. I can't say that people are giving me bad advice. It's good advice. It's accurate. But it's not going to fix the problem. And I feel like that's what gets me a little bit... This is what gets me frustrated. Is that, like, okay, the tip will be... Let's see what I got in here. Oh, I have a ton of wood in here. Am I just out of range? I don't have stone. Okay, so I need to put stone in here. Then... I'll be able to craft it. Yeah, I must have just got too far away. Okay, there we go. Try to get metal tools in day one. Yeah, in the water, man. Smooth rocks are going to be your best bet. Yeah, it's not cooking. That's weird. Wonder how this happened, though. Huh. Or maybe it is cooking. 9. Wasn't there 10? I don't know. It's not wrong, but it's also not how you want to do things. Yeah, that's exactly it, you know? And the other thing is, like, I feel that this is kind of my guess, but I feel that a lot of people play with... Why do the dodos have party hats? Oh, it must be some event going on. There must be some type of event going on. Ark's always doing stuff like that. I feel like some people play kind of like with a death counter. And they're trying to keep that number as low as possible. So every time they encounter a new monster, like they're they're really trying not to cart, you know? Like, they're really trying to beat that monster first time. And I'm not at all. You know, like, I'm just kind of going in there to play. Like I learned a long time ago in everything in life that the best way to learn something is to just get started doing it. Like, I think the best example that I could use is, like, let's say you're trying to play a guitar, trying to learn guitar, and you're gonna be terrible. And if you really try to play it well, you get really frustrated. But if you just play, like, your brain will hear all the mistakes and just automatically fix it after a while. Like, you don't have to put a lot of effort into it. You just make the mistakes. You know? You just make the mistakes and don't sweat it. And so that's kind of how I approach everything in life. Like, I am not afraid to make mistakes. And that's how I play Monster Hunter. I just get in there and start playing. You know? And I think people don't realize that. People think I'm trying not to die. Like, against that Viper, like, I'm just getting the crap beat out of me. Because I had unlimited carts, right? It was an expedition. And I'm just trying to see what he's gonna do and see how it goes. And then if I get aggravated, 99% of the time, it's just because it's just an annoying fight. And so I think people just kind of misunderstand how I'm playing. It's like the arc early game. Is it important in the long run? Not really, but it's a fun part, so I don't want to skip it with a note run, etc. Dude, Phoenix, I agree. I know I don't power level. Like, I'm still level 91. And Zadine was level 105 on, like, day 1. Like, yeah, like, I'll grind, I will, yeah, look at that. So they automatically, so you could just leave a pyromane here and it'll power all that. You know, now that I think of it, I remember that when they first came out. And I just kind of, I must have forgot about it. But yeah, exactly. So if somebody watches you and you're struggling, you're like, oh yeah, I can't get that saddle because I'm not high enough level. Then they're like, bro, do a note run. And you're like, I don't really want to. And they get kind of pushy about it. It's like, you know, well, then don't complain that you're getting killed by raptors. And it's just like, dude, that's, I want to enjoy the early game, you know? But yeah, I realized, I definitely realized last night, like, that's a big part of the frustration, is that I'll get killed by the monster or struggle with the monster. People will give me advice. And it's not like, there's different types of advice. Like, if somebody gives me advice like, dude, my lights just flickered. I hope my power doesn't go out. If the stream cuts off, that's what happened. If somebody gives me advice like, oh, I don't know, Barrioth, you're supposed to break an arm, right? That's different. Like, that's totally cool, you know? But like, what was it? Poison. That dude Poison. when I was fighting the oh, he's still full of stone. Know that? When I was fighting that Viper, Toby Kadachi, and he was like, I can't even remember what he was telling me to do. If it was like you need a different set. Oh, yeah, the weapon. And he was like, yeah, the last monster was supposed to teach you that your weapon wasn't weak enough. I mean, your weapon wasn't strong enough, and should have caused you to grind out a better weapon or something like that. It's kind of backseat, right? There's a difference between tips and backseat. I think you're right, and that's why I try not to get like frustrated with it. Yeah, go ahead, Mr. Pancake. What is the question? Yeah, I try not to get frustrated with it. What do we got going on here? Oh, look at this freak. I'm gonna have to close off this bottom. Do I have crossbow ammo here? Wait, what level is this? Oh, it's a level 5. Kill this thing by myself. Uh-oh. This stuff's got to be falling from up there. You know, it's got to be falling from up there. How do I get mind wipe stuff? I don't see it in the Ingram tab. It's pretty far down there, man. Let me see something. Oh, you know what? Mind wipe is going to be a recipe in the cooking pot. Yeah. So it's not going to be an Ingram. It's going to just be in your cooking pot. And I can't remember how that works because I'd never use a cooking pot. I always wait until I have the industrial cooker. And so do you have to find the recipe to use that in the cooking pot? You might have to. Okay, so back to what I was actually doing, dude. Let's go get some metal. Is it already unlocked? I don't think you do. Yeah, I don't think you do, Pancake. I think that when you get your cooker, it'll just be in there. But you won't have to unlock an Ingram. Oh, I didn't know this ruin was up here. This is cool. It'll be a recipe that you'll find in a drop or from like killing raptors. Different creatures will give you different recipes just randomly. I know there's some metal around here somewhere. But yeah, so what'll happen is I'll already be a little bit annoyed just because I'm getting slapped around. And then I'll start getting advice on Like I would have, you know, the thing about this is, I guess this is what irks me. I don't mind if people say you probably need poison resist, right? Like that's cool. That's just a tip, you know? That's cool. I think what irks me a little bit is when it's like, why didn't you bring in poison resist? It's like, well, I didn't know what this thing did. What says it in the description? And the thing about it is, like, I know these people don't play this way. Like, how was I supposed to know that during an expedition I'm going to run into a poison spitting Tobikadachi? You know what I'm saying? What's going on, Adrigon? And then it's like, if I explain, like, yeah, I didn't know. There's always a comeback, you know? There's always a comeback of why you should have known. And it's like, bro, like, it ain't that serious. I don't care. Like, I'll just go in and get beat up, you know? And then then it's the onslaught of you need this deco, you need that deco. I would have used this. I'd be using this armor. Shouldn't be using that armor. That's not the right armor. Let me see your decos that you had. And then that guy Poison, after he tells me all this stuff, right? All these different things I need for decos and, you know, resistance, all this different stuff. I'm like, all right, you tell me what you would do if you were me. And he was like, well, when I started playing him, I would have held back and not got so close and just waited to see what he did. And I'm like, so you would have just played better than me. Like, I feel like it's just like, sometimes it's just like a desire to be pushy. Or like last night, dude, last night was hilarious. Because what, I spent the whole stream getting the Nargacuga set, which I didn't think was good for Greatsword, right? So you're a Greatsword user, Phoenix. Is the Nargacuga set the set that I should have gotten for Greatsword? Tame 2 creatures I never tamed before. What did you tame? Dude, where is metal? I swear I got metal not long ago. Oh, Moss Chops. There you go. You're on your way. But I get the Nargacuga set, which I thought was like a bow set because of the evade and the what extra shot or something. But I go ahead and get it because they're like, no, it's a good set for pretty much anything. And then the very next night, the same dude that helped me get the dang set is like, why are you using this set with Greatsword? Bro, I almost fell out my chair. I was like, wait a minute, you helped me get this crap just yesterday. What are you talking about? Which I don't care, because the thing is, it was actually working really good for me. Oh no. Oh no. I almost died. I almost fell off that ledge. That was so close. But it was okay, because I had my finger on that, I had my finger on that parachute. But yeah, I almost fell out when he said that. I was like, bro. Why didn't you... Why... Why did you sit there and spend all night grinding this Nargacuga set And you're like, this is not a good set for great sword. I don't think I used any of my brick sword sets at any point during the progression of Iceborne. Oh wow, he took that out all on his own. So the thing that's the thing that I've realized is like you kind of can't make a good set while you're playing the story. You know? I feel like you're just not going to have the stuff for it. You know? I know I started watching you when you were on day 4 of the island. Now you're on day 10 of Scorched Earth. Yeah, man, you've been watching for a long time, man. I appreciate it. Well, I hope your island playthrough goes a lot better than mine, dude. Mine did not go well at all. I think the set I made early in Iceborne was a mix of monsters, pre-Glavenus, and Bone. Yeah, you can make solid sets. Like, you can definitely make solid sets. Like, today I actually had a lot of time. I got off kind of early. Oh, yeah, it was destined to fail with all the bugs and the glitches and everything, man. It was absolutely destined to fail. Max attack, health boost, divine blessing, and a few others. No real decos used in it either. Yeah, I still don't have good decos. I feel that, like... it seems to me the best way to go about it is to use what you can craft. And if you have to fight a monster, you know, maybe 1 or 2 more times to get something that you want, like, that's fine. But to say, like, I want this set and I'm gonna fight, like, I'm gonna farm until I get this. Is that metal? Man, that just takes so long. Like, it takes so long, man. And then it's like... It's just like... If you want to do... Like, if you enjoy farming and building sets, then go for it. Like, that's totally cool. I understand it. It could be pretty cool. But... if you're doing it just to help you get through a fight, I don't think it helps you get through the fight that much, because... So I went ahead and got the... What is up with my screen? Man, we're looking mighty buggy and glitchy flying in there. Wow, that dude's pretty full. There we go. So as long as I keep that pyromane there, that'll stay lit. That is wild, man. That's so awesome. Is 36 metal enough for metal tools? Yeah, I think so. Really close. If you do the Steamworks whenever it is full, you can get tickets for decos from it. I do need to do Steamworks because it is full. Let's see. Let me just throw this guy out. And that way I can use my pyromane again. this dude can be my fuel source. So I think what I did was source settings on high. So now he can do it from farther away. Man, that's cool. That is awesome. I know it's pay to win, but it's still awesome. Let's see, there's a ton of rocks over here. Yeah, the top left's going crazy, man. I don't know what's up with it. I was killing dinos with fire cooks the meat. I wish killing dinos with fire would cook the meat. Oh, you've been watching too much Minecraft, man. Doesn't it work like that in Minecraft? If you shoot fire arrow at something, kills it, it's automatically cooked meat. So I went in and I fought Lavinus. I was looking at the set that I have, and the thing I really like about the Nargacuga is the evade window. I can definitely feel the difference with that. So I looked and saw that there's I think the helmet and the gloves did not have evade window on them. They had stuff for bow, like, oh, what is it, like sure shot or something, or extra sure shot? I can't, something like that. And I was like, all right, I can get rid of this, because this is not helping me with what I'm worried about. And the Glavinus helmet had focus, like 2 points of focus. So I was like, cool, let me get this. And the gloves, I got something else with focus on it. So I had focus 3, right? Great for great sword, I've been told. Like, that was something that was like a priority, people were saying. And I went and fought Barioth, the 50 Shades of White, to get the Palace Guild switch axe. Because I just needed, like, the Amber Fang. I just needed to break his face. So I go and I fight Barioth with the focus. And I'm not going to say it didn't matter. Like, I could tell that it definitely charges faster. Yeah, like you get a couple openings. So like once you're good at the fight, you can get those openings. But it's not going to mean the difference between, like, it's not going to mean the difference. I wonder what, yeah, see, when I fly in here like this, goes crazy. Wow. It's not going to win or lose the fight for you. You know? It's just that, like, if you are already good at the fight, then you'll kill him faster. It's not required, but it's nice. Exactly. And I think that's true about most of it. I think that's I got a drill mod. It can give you artifacts and tributes. Oh, dude, there's infinite mods on Ark, man. You can also get a mod that lets you grow them in planter boxes. You can grow everything, all your resources. Okay, now, can I craft more foundations? So I think chasing decos and chasing like the perfect build That's honestly, to me, that is for like after you've beat the game, if you just want to keep fighting monsters. But I just don't think it's necessary. Like, I don't, it's not going to cause you to it's not going to cause you to win fights that you were losing. Why is he not? What's wrong with this guy? Do I have to put him on low? Unless I'm an in-game, I either have no focus or level 1 or 2. I value other skills higher like Divine Blessing or attack skills. Yeah, I kind of feel like if you're going through the story, so why does this guy, do you have to ride him? Why is this? I dropped my inventory in the water. Can't get it. Dry, you'll die. I wonder why this guy's not. Does he need food? Because he is starving. Ah, that's what it was. Okay. Now we know. Pretty much when I break into high rank or master rank, I progress the first few monsters, then throw together a set of what you have available. Yeah, then just armor sphere that when I need more defense. Use it all the way till I need to upgrade. That's I think that is exactly how I'm gonna play from now on, you know? And if I get a deco, I'll use it. Like, you know, if I happen to get a really good one, I'll use it, but I'm not gonna sit there and like grind out sets. You know, that's just, I feel like that's just, I don't know, trying to do something that's not going to fix anything. So the thing that fixed, sometimes it matters, right? Like fighting Omega, using the NPCs, the two, what's it called? Lance NPCs. I don't need thatch. What's a good thatch collector? It's probably the Anki, huh? Against trees. So sometimes like those individual things can help. But I still would have had to fight him a long time. When it came to say like W Hydreigon, yeah, I mean he suggested that and it made a big difference, right? And that's the thing. Like y'all's suggestions have been like really, really awesome. But you know what? Y'all are like, you and Hydreigon and Kupo will watch. Y'all know the game very well. And you'll be like, maybe try this. And I'll try it, you know? That's just a different, I don't know, it's a different way of coming across. And it could be a language barrier, you know? There's only been like, oh, does he not get thatch from is it the other dude? I thought this guy got thatch. No, he does not get thatch. Okay. It must be the Doed. These beavers are bullying you. You're not doing anything to it. Did you open up its nest? Did you open the beaver dam? Beavers will tear you up if they get after you. That's funny. But yeah, whenever I try to like grind sets, go after decos and all that kind of stuff, that's when I start getting aggravated because it's like everybody's telling me different stuff. Last night just made me laugh. It was too crazy to even get mad about. It's like, wait a minute. You literally helped me get this set for the greatsword. And now you're asking me, why am I using this set on the greatsword? I couldn't even be mad. I thought it was funny. But the things that made me beat, so the things that made me able to beat the mammoth gets thatch. Go grab him. Yeah, because he's not doing too great either. The things that made me beat the Lavinus was simply dodging that tail attack. You know, he does like 2 or 3 in a row, and I finally got to where I could dodge all 3. I knew it wasn't a great sword set. You know? I knew it wasn't. I mean, I even said it. And I even said that I think you're wrong. I was like, all right, I'll do it. I think you're wrong, but... Oh, great. Well, we don't have to worry too much. So I knew it. I was just like, well, you know what? I'll do it just to see. I could be wrong. And you never know. Maybe I'll go back to bow and it'll be a good set for bow. There we go. I do use the set bonus for my light bow gun until I was able to get other... Yeah. And the other thing is, like, I like the game enough to where, like, I don't mind grinding sets, you know? Oh, you got a free baby beaver. There you go, man. Yeah, I don't mind grinding the sets. But I don't feel like a set is going to help you with those monsters. Now, if you're fighting Fatalis, yeah, you probably have to have a perfect... Like, you probably have to have it dialed in. But you also have to have your gameplay dialed in. What is going on, Garcia? How are you? Thank you for checking out the stream again, man. Even some monsters prior to Fatalis should probably have a proper set for those. Yeah, I know there's some hard ones. I actually looked in the assignments, and I have the ones coming up. I can't remember what the next one is, but the one after that is Bracky. And I've heard bad things about Bracky. Don't know yet, just woke up. Well, there you go, man. The day is yours. But it took me... Oh, man, it took me a ton of fights to get the helmet for that Glavenus. And that's my main reason for not wanting to grind sets. The grind is just too... It's just too much grind. Can't get your stuff? I'm definitely doing all the optionals. And so that's kind of what I decided, was that I'm not going to do just boss rush. Like, I really enjoy learning the monsters and the movesets. Like with Barrioth, I learned that like some of his moves, rather than dodge through them, because he jumps behind you. Like if you roll towards him, you roll under him, he ends up a mile behind you. You can never hit him. And so I started rolling, I guess, in the same direction he goes, or just shielding up. That way I can get hits in. And then breaking his arm, I did the ghillie mantle with a trap and then bombs. You know, it's in the arena, right? It's for that 50 Shades, because I've probably fought that thing 20 times now. And I just set bombs down next to a trap, and that way when I get him in the trap, I bomb his left arm to get damage on it, and then end up breaking his left arm. And so I like all that, right? Like, I really enjoy learning all the different techniques and how to dodge. And stone, good lord, I'm just burning through it. Okay, I think that's enough though. I think now what I want to do, it's very nice to make easy weapons to try them out. Yeah, it really is. You know, it was like, they're good weapons, and you just kind of got to focus on just that fight. And that fight is, like, he's annoying at first until you kind of get used to it. A piranha killed your beaver. Yeah, if you try to just play Ark in a, like, a speedy way, man, it can be a little bit frustrating. Okay, so the first thing I think I need is these. So I need stone. Let's pull all of these resources to this now. So we get wood, thatch, and metal. I'll have to go get fiber. But we can actually make that one. Okay, let's just craft all 4 of those. This thing. Ouch. What is Naru? I am gonna build right here. Up here in this oasis-y looking area. I really, really like it. Let's see, let's turn the radius on for this. Okay. We could have went a little bigger. But that's big enough. I thought we crafted those. This guy mess everything up? Oh, we never took him out of here. I'm an idiot. You hate this game. Cool place, but don't dinos fall down inside. Yeah, it does. I'm gonna have to put turrets up there. I will have to do something about that. Okay, so we're gonna do crystal. We don't need element ore. Flint. Metal. Obsidian. Okay. And then we need stone. We can turn this off. It's basically this entire thing. It's inside the radius. Good there. Man, it feels so good to be getting completely set up. You hate this game, man. You sound like me. No, this game is a learning process of how to play it. It's not a game of just go in and start running around doing whatever. There's definitely like a process to it. And if you don't kind of follow the process, you just end up in a death loop, you know? What is up with the screen? And so when I think with worlds, I'm just gonna go in and try to get good at the fights, you know? And I'm making it a hard rule, like I'm not building sets. I'll build sets offline, like off stream. You know, if I want to build a set, I'll build it off stream. So I would say, Pancake, the first thing to do is just get a little base set up. You know what I mean? I wouldn't really worry about trying to tame beavers and... Oh no. Don't fall down. Look at this. Oh, thank goodness. Jeez. That would have sucked. Because all it's going to do, man, is just get you killed and frustrated, and you're going to keep losing your stuff. Your nightmare is breeding for boss fights. Going to bed? Alrighty, man. Have a good one. Is it because it's too grindy doing the breed? Doing the breeding is just like a little bit too grindy. Takes too long. I'm building my base, man. I'm finally doing storage, hydro going. Yeah, have a good night's sleep. And come back and give Ark a second try, man. More like a fortress. So I'm using visual storage. Oh, look at that. I'm using visual storage, and the way visual storage works is like this. You might already know. So you go to this crane. Okay. And all you do is you run here and you hit E and it says quick unload. It deposited everything out of this dude's inventory into the crane. It's now in the crane. And then it says now deposit. It deposited 1,500 resources. All my stuff is now in it. Now, where is it? Oh, I have to set it up. Distribution menu. So stone goes to... Oh, did I not... This should be set up over there. Oh, you know what? I didn't set one up for stone, did I? Let me see. It should go to one of those bins. I know I had crystal flint. Yeah, I don't think I had it set up for stone. I hadn't done a stone one yet. So let's take this crystal one. This one's for crystal, flint, metal, and obsidian. Let's just pick this one up. Set it back down. Can I put stone in here? Yeah, okay. Now it's set up for stone. So we'll go there. Here. Stone ore bin. Save entries. Distribute items. Okay, hit E. It sent all of that stone. It's gone from inside of the crane. It sent it over here. And we can even see it inside of there. Look how cool. Hydrogon, look at that. Isn't that amazing? So once you set all of your stuff up, all of your inventory stays perfectly organized and you can see it. So you can see when your stuff's getting low. I tend to mess up pretty easy. You tend to mess up your breeding pretty easy. It's pretty complicated. Not gonna lie, it is definitely pretty complicated. Okay, we gotta get this guy back. To run my furnaces here. Oh, he's out of food. Which food do you have? Swap. And then I also want to spread these inventories out a little bit. Okay. I wonder why that one doesn't show. Okay, that's good enough. That is good enough. Is there Magmasaurus in the map? No, there's not. Not that I've seen. Wish it could help with planning, since that seems to be the pain point for you, but at the same time, having several people telling you what to build isn't a great plan. I mean, like, it's, the thing about it is, man, I guess the way that it seems to me is you build what you have available and you don't sweat the rest. You know? It's just like, oh, this dude's got to go. This guy's got to go. Come on, dude. Get out of here. Okay. What did I need to build some of the rest of these? Need more of those. Fiber. I have a megatherium for that, actually. Build a dragon-looking fortress. Dude, I'm not a good builder at all. I'm actually quite terrible. Where is my old megatherium? This guy's not, he's not great, but... Oh, he's a Scorched. What was that? What is that? Is that a Titano? I don't know everything that's on the map. That was a bit scary. Because the whole map was shaking. Did y'all see that? Yeah, Phoenix, I'm kind of in the same boat. It's either a large box or a small box. I hope there's no, like, world titan that spawns. You know? Because there's no Titanosaurus, and the ground was literally shaking, and I heard something. Was it this guy? Is he doing all that? Yeah, it is. Okay, well, that's reassuring. 'Cause he's not going to do nothing. There are mini bosses. That's what's got me a little bit worried. Like, is some mini boss just going to come cruising through here and destroy me? Do not want that to happen. Yeah, so it's a stupid... Oh, man, it's a Scorched megatherium. The saddle for that's insane. $670 cementing paste. Jeez. I might as well go get it. So I guess I'll go get a bunch of... Got a bunch of stone. I guess I'll go get a bunch of... Actually, I may have enough. I may have a bunch of chite. Or what did he tell me to call it? Let's see, that's gonna go in... Just make a new one, because I don't know where mine is. Oh wait, I don't need 50 of them. But yeah, it's conflicting opinions on like what to build. That's definitely true. But I think the most important thing Do I not have any chitin? Oh, I bet you it's gonna be in my, yeah, it's gonna be in one of my wyverns. I think that's the #1 thing is, like, you have to learn the monsters, you know? There's no shortcut to it. And I think some monsters you can figure them out fast, and others, they take a while. Yeah, it's just a normal one. Ah, I wish I could just easily go find a normal Megatherium, but you can't. This map's... Oh, look at that. I'll easily have enough. That's how I play, man. You know? That's how I play. That's how I live life. I just jump into anything. And, it's just my personality. Oh, there's another hunt. I might have enough just by itself. I don't even know what I'm doing with this. Oh, U-Haul. So I guess he's got weight, right? Yeah, okay. But yeah, I just jump in and start, and it's kind of like when he was saying, the guy was saying, like, you should hold back, like you should stay farther back and watch the monster and figure it out and all that kind of stuff. And that's the equivalent of watching somebody who you're about to, you know, spar with in boxing. That, like, okay. It helps a little. But I personally think you got to just get in there. And when you get punched in the face, your brain learns the mistake that you made. Like, you just go through the process, and your brain will kind of automatically figure it out if you just put it through that process. And there's just no shortcut for that. Okay, let's see. Oh, look at that. And it's like an exercise of patience, because the more aggravated you get, the worse you're gonna play. And that's definitely one of my flaws. But it's certainly compounded by all the different like stop and do this, stop and do that. I'm still undecided on Clutch Claw, man. Dude, I haven't decided whether I want to mod that and get rid of it. I don't know how that would affect, like, fighting Fatalis and all that kind of stuff. I play a bit passive initially on new monsters, but as the hunt goes on, I tend to do dumb things to see if I can get away with them. I just kind of jump in, just do dumb things the whole way. I'm not sure. I wouldn't know how to convert it. I do know there's 2 separate Megatherium saddles in the engrams. No, this guy just got a ton of fiber, though, so we're good there. We don't need fiber for the rest of the playthrough. Okay, now. So this, so I have 4 of them, right? I think I have 4. Yeah, I got 4. Which gives me, I don't need all those gems. I just need stone, obsidian, metal, flint, crystal. So I just need 1 more of these. One, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these. And then 5 of these. And that'll kind of give me like 1 bin for each style. So Hydreigon, if you're still there, man. What do you think of that? What do you think of that boat that I put on Discord? You don't think you need all that to go catch some perch? Let's see, let's get this one and this one. Yeah, that, yeah. Hydreigon was talking in Discord about how expensive. What is it? The new Steam Cube or something? Some new console. Let's see, what did I get rid of? I think obsidian, right? So I have to add obsidian. Yeah, okay. Put it in the Megatherium inventory. Look down at where it usually says Ancestry, and it should appear in there to convert the saddle option. So you can put a regular... But I would have to put a regular one in there. Man, he gets a serious amount of stuff. I love Megatheriums. Okay, so we got that going now. We need... Oh. The regular saddle? Yeah. Thought so. So that'll be fiber. Okay, so that's that. Price is a bit crazy. I don't think people are understanding what the next gen of consoles are going to be priced at either with all this AI shit. Yeah. I mean, that's the way of the... That's just the way of the world. Like, the thing about it that is crazy is, like, everything is getting nicer and nicer and nicer. And so, like, it's not that, like, the prices are... It's not that you're, like, not getting anything for the extra price. Like, they do amazing, crazy things, but the problem is you can no longer get the basics. Like, if you don't want all that stuff, that's too bad. You know, you're gonna have all that stuff because that's all they sell. It's like vehicles nowadays. You can't get just a regular truck, right? Like I want just a regular work truck. Just work in it. It doesn't need to be fancy. Yeah, exactly. Take a look at cars, exactly. And so now you go look at a F-150 or something, you know, and they start at 60,000, they go up to 120,000. It's like, well, I just want a basic work truck. Like, it can have crank windows. I don't care. Oh, we don't make those. So, like, you have to get this, like, really advanced, awesome truck. And it's like, dude, what are we missing? Cementing paste? I thought we were crafting loads. Some stuff it won't pull from. I've noticed that. Oh, I don't have crystal. I bet I don't have crystal. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna have to go and find some crystal. So they're just making nicer and nicer and nicer things, and I can't say that the stuff is not nice. I've been in nice vehicles, like they're nice, you know, like the electric vehicles, they're nice, man. Like crazy nice. But the problem is for people that are like me, that are like, that's great and all, and if I had like $10 million chilling in the bank, I'd go buy a $100,000 vehicle. But I'd have to have a ton of money in the bank to go do that. You know, it's just like not a priority for, like, it's really, really nice. Like, that's great. But like, I don't even think I would want it because like, I like to go do things with my kids and they're going to beat it up. And see, I guess I'll just fly to over there. I should have just took a wyvern. And so, like, the new gaming consoles with all the AI stuff, you know, it's going to be incredible. I think it's going to be crazy. The capabilities that AI has are uncomprehendable. Like, I think AI is as world-changing as electricity was in, like, 1990, or like, you know, 1910 or whatever. Like, electricity completely remapped the entire world. You know, it's just total game changer. And I think AI is going to be more than that. I think it's going to completely change humanity, mostly for the better, I think. But when it comes to video games, yeah, it's just going to be expensive. It's just going to get more and more and more expensive. It's a bit depressing, the realization sinking in that gaming probably won't be a viable hobby for me in the near future. Dude. Yeah, and the problem is, like, you have to keep up, right? Unless you just want to play old games. Like, if you want to stay on the games that will run on older platforms. But if you actually want to play the new releases, yeah, you're locked into upgrading. It's like cell phones, right? It's just like, are you telling me there's really no crystal up here? I thought there was always crystal on these top parts. And you know what's crazy? This is what's crazy. The reason that they build all that stuff that nice and they don't offer a reasonable priced option is because if they did make a truck with manual seats and crank windows and all that kind of stuff, nobody would buy it. People want it. You know, people complain about it, but people want it. They just, like, they're not going to sell enough vehicles if they don't make it super nice, because that ultimately is what people want. It's like those fishing boats, man. I put a boat up in Discord. It's $109,000 for a fishing boat. And if you picture, like, if you haven't seen this boat and you just think to yourself, okay, $100,000 for a boat, that's probably like an offshore tuna boat, right? Like some commercial, like, or like guide service boat, you know, 3 engines, like crazy awesome boat, right? That's what I would think. No, this is a 18-foot aluminum hull fishing boat, freshwater, like some stuff you just like take in the lake. It's like, see the prices. Because I was like recently looking for boats because mine's getting too small for my kids. It's good for like 2 people. And it's just a little bit too small. It's a 14-foot flatboat. It's just a little small boat my dad gave me when I moved away. And I start looking at boats and I'm like, oh, that's a nice one. And I click on it. It's used, right? Bass boats from like 1990. They're still $15,000. Price of some of the boats on the lakes. You live in a place where people come to vacation. Yeah, man. Oh yeah. If you are, yeah, seeing that, yeah, man, it's crazy. That's what I told Hydreigon. I said, bro, when I go fishing again, because he thought it was like a fish, like an offshore boat. I said, bro, this is Utah, man. There ain't no offshore. These lakes are this, like, they're small. They're small lakes. There's some crystal. Like, there ain't no oceans, but you'd swear. You'd swear we were going to catch some swordfish or something, man. These people out here. And I was like, I'll take some pictures of these people at the, like, at the boat launch. They will have to go skiing. Those are the worst. All the, like, wave runner boats and stuff, for ski boats and stuff like that. They'll have a $250,000 boat being pulled by a $120,000 F-350. And I'm just like, why? Freaking why? A town near me has 1,000 residents. And over Memorial Weekend, I think it was estimated we had 2 to 4 million visiting. Oh, man. Sheesh. And that ruins, like, yeah, that can send all the pricing, like, crazy inflated. I went to the Virgin Islands recently. And that's kind of like that, like, it's, you know, tons of poverty. Very, very poor local population. And so, like, if it's very poor, because it's like an island, right? Like, there's not, like, manufacturing and stuff like that. Like, there's very little opportunity. You would think that, like, it'd be cheap property and all that. No, man, you look up a house is like $1 million. You know what I'm saying? It's like, because of all the tourists that want to live there. So, like, all the money people come in from outside, they're buying, like, a second home, and it just drives prices up. And it's really sad. It's like, well, what do you do if you live here and you can't make money at your corporate job in New York City? You know, kind of screwed. It's a don't buy gas weekend. Oh my god, it sounds like a don't go out the house weekend to me. I like to stay home during holidays, man, because it's just too crowded. I'm originally from New Orleans, right? And if you're from the US, you know, like, Mardi Gras and all that, you know. And so when I moved away, everybody will ask me like, "Oh, should I go to Mardi Gras?" And I'm like, I've never gone to them stupid parades, and I live there because it's just a madhouse. Yeah, all the locals stock up the week prior and hibernate. Absolutely. I don't have nothing to do with all that, man. Yeah, what are people gonna do when it does get super expensive like that? I mean, it's just they're still gonna sell it. People will still be gaming more than ever. I don't know what these people are doing for money, man. Jeez. It's like, are there that many people that can buy $100,000 truck? I know a buddy of mine that did it. He kind of got like he started a business doing like air conditions, HVAC, heating and cooling, AC systems for houses and stuff, and he was doing really good. He was making a lot of money. And then he got a divorce, and his wife pretty much took everything from him. And with child support and everything, he pretty much just went broke, and so he lost the truck, right? So the bank comes and gets the truck. And what was crazy, this was just so crazy to me. He was telling me how broke he was and how much he was paying in child support and everything, right? And then he was saying that his truck payment was $1,100 a month. So, dude, that's a how, like, what do you, just, like, I don't understand, man. Why would you ever have that? Like, that's so crazy to me. I don't know, like, I don't understand it. And it's a work truck. Like, I could understand if you just, like, want some nice truck that you're gonna keep in the garage, but, like, you're working out of this. You're beating it up, you know? And so the bank came and took it. They auction it off. And then they send him a bill for what the auction didn't cover. I never knew that's how that worked, but that's how that works. So they'll take your vehicle. Let's say you owed $30,000 on the vehicle. They'll auction it off. Let's say somebody buys it for $10,000. The bank is still out $20,000. They send you the bill. So now he's got to pay $20,000. I think he said he owes 15. I think 15, 20,000 on nothing. Just on nothing. You know? Because you don't have a he's just paying off a debt at this time. I'm like, dude. Why, man? Go spend $5,000 and get a truck. You know, a work truck for your business. But he wanted the big jacked up diesel, you know? You'll have to quit, unfortunately, if it gets expensive. Hopefully something happens to alleviate prices, you know? I mean, we're definitely in like an AI like bubble, it feels like to me. And so hopefully like they can get a supply of, I don't know if it's lithium, who knows what's going on with it. But it'd be nice if they could kind of get it under control a little bit. So we were trying to make this, right? So that and thatch. Well, I know I have... Did I use all that thatch? I know I had a ton of thatch in this suit. Okay. I guess we used it all. To go get some more. I wonder how good the AI graphics cards are gonna get. Really curious about that. Like, from what I've seen, I think it's like, I don't like the way that it looks, you know? And I know everybody's hating on it because they don't like the way it looks, but when you really think about what it's doing, it's kind of mind-blowing. And it's like, if they can tweak the way it looks and make it better, man, you may be able to take like any game and have it look... I thought I would have got more than that. Have it look like Cyber... What is that game? Cyberpunk, that looks like super realistic. Okay, so I'll make this. This. But maybe I'm just being too hopeful. Maybe it's just gonna look like absolute trash. And it's gonna be like, great. Now my game just looks like a non-human weird thing. The problem I have is the appearance and the fact they had two of the top of the line graphics cards to run it. Oh, was it that? I didn't realize that. It took two of those suckers to do that, huh? Why is this so hard? Yeah, I guess it wants to be over there. Let's put it over there then. If that's where she wants to go. Who is going to be able to afford two of these to run it? Well, I don't think... I mean, maybe. Yeah, who... I think, like anything else, man, they'll make the cutting edge only affordable for like people with money. But I do think that they will have cheaper alternatives. I hope anyway. Let's see. Ooh, we're out of wood? Gosh. This is as bad as Monster Hunter. Problem with this guy is you can't... Can't cryo him. I guess if I take the RG, I can put all the wood in the RG. Does he have a ton of stuff in him? Nah. Eventually it'll improve, can only hope. Yeah, well, it's definitely going to improve. I mean, that's what I think it's going to become, like, I think it's going to become amazing how much it's going to cost and how long that's going to take. You know? It's anybody's guess. Let's not go here. We don't want to go here. I still have to remember that we are in hardcore mode. Let me go get something to defend myself just in case I get jumped. But yeah, it'll improve. I mean, if you look at what AI can do, it's just absolutely incredible. I know it gets a lot of hate, but like, I think it's incredible. I don't necessarily oh, I already had one. What am I doing? I don't necessarily agree with everything in terms of the way they use it. But I definitely think it has a place. I mean, one of the big problems with AI is that it's made everything seem fake. You know? So like even Pancake, so Pancake entered some art contest, pixel art contest, right? And the picture that he used got accused of being AI. I saw this on his channel, right? And they were going back and forth. He was accusing it was AI and all this and that. And it's like, who knows? Right? Like, who knows? Who knows if it was AI and he cheated? Or if he's just that good at, you know, the pixel art. But it just raises suspicion because anybody, like, I can't do pixel art at all, but I could download, you know, I could make that photo and say I did it. And it's going to be almost impossible for you to prove whether I used AI or not. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's a tool. People can use a hammer to make a house, or they can bash somebody's head in. That's exactly it, man. And it's it's a powerful tool. That's the problem. You know, it's like, it's not a hammer. It's a machine gun. A bomb. Like, it is a really, really powerful tool. So I can understand why people have their fears of it. The ability to scam, like, old people who are not accustomed to really knowing what they're looking at. Like, man, you could catfish and scam some people, like, so bad. Which they're already doing to people, but, like, I could see it getting way worse. That aspect of stuff. And like AI music, dude, AI music has gotten so good. It's unbelievable. If you go to my Discord, there's a song that's AI. And you wouldn't think it's AI. Like, you'd be like, there's no way. That's a real voice. Your profile pic is AI. Couldn't find anything I like, so for something as small as this, I tried to get one with AI. Yeah. I mean, I'll throw up AI edited community posts. I don't really use it for thumbnails. Mainly because you can't, like, for me, the reason I don't use it for thumbnails and stuff is because I can't get consistency. You know? It's like if you tell it to do a thumbnail and you want to make a series, right? And you want to just change the number. Episode 1, episode 2. You know? Yeah, I did those when I was in the Virgin Islands and I didn't have access to my PC. And so I did AI ones. You know? And they look stupid. Like, you just can't... You know, it looks like garbage. Like, I don't like them at all. But I didn't have DaVinci Resolve on my phone. You know what I mean? But even if you do, if you give it a picture and you're like, okay, put episode 1 up there. And it'll do it. You'll be like, oh, this looks good. Yeah. Let's look. You know, whatever. And then you're like, do episode 3, episode 4, and episode 5. Dude, by the time you get to episode 6, you got a whole different monster. It's like, it's changing things every time. You're like, no, just change the letter. And it's like, this is easier on DaVinci Resolve, you know? But yeah, I did those. I was in the Virgin Islands and I was just throwing up I was throwing them up there. So I think I redid a lot of them, but I didn't redo all of them. But yeah, the only thing I really do with AI is the this guy can hold a ton of weight. Is music, because I have a bunch of songs. My ex-girlfriend was a songwriter. She was a singer-songwriter. And so I have about 150 songs from her written down, right? So how do I turn those into songs? You gotta hire a female singer. You have to try to explain to the female singer how to sing the song. Like, I can sing a scratch record of it the way that she sang it, and then they never do it, dude. They always change it. Like, singers are very, they want to put their own personalization on it, you know what I mean? Which I understand, but that's not what I want, you know? And so the back and forth is just so hard. And then to get the song fully, like, produced and mastered, dude, it's like $5,000 to $20,000 per song. Not doing that, you know what I mean? Like, this is just a hobby, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to reconstruct the songs. And so I'll play the guitar, I'll add all the instruments, and then I'll sing the song, and then I'll have AI voice swap it and master it. And dude, it's, you can't tell it's not a, if you go to Discord, there's one in there, you can click on it and listen to it. And it's like, dude, that sounds, that's taking my voice, and then I built the AI persona for how she sounded, as close as I can remember, close as I could get it. And it's freaking close, dude. Like, it's unbelievable. It's like, I can't really believe that that's real. It seems like magic. It's like, how in the world does this work? Yeah, so he's still good. So it's good for stuff like that, like for hobbies, just hobby stuff. But you're gonna run into a lot of people that'll do it and then say, you know, that's them. You know? So it's like faking stuff is gonna be out of control. All right. Now we should be able to do it. So now I want to make, I guess, like 5 of these. Probably like 10 of those. But yeah, I wish I had more time to make the videos and stuff like that. I just don't, man. It takes so long to like edit videos properly. And what else do we have here? Eight of those. Watch me do all this and then die. Something fall on top of my head. Get killed. Had fun editing the few videos I did, even if I did go a little insane. uh yeah, it's fun. I like doing it. It's actually really cool. I just don't have enough time to do what I would want with any of them. Thought I had 8 of those. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, it can definitely get tedious. So I think one more of those. And then 5 of these. I guess I don't really need All the kibble. Really need to do all that. I feel like I need a lot of this stuff. Leech blood. We gotta go fishing. Doing music videos, listening to the same part of the same song for a day was something. I'll tell you what's tough, man. Editing a song, like editing, putting a song together and doing the editing of the song, like creating a song. Oh my gosh, man. You'll lose your mind. Like hearing the same the same exact beat 5 million times as you try to like try different styles of it and stuff. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh, a 150. Come here, you little rat. Kind of unfortunate, really. But yeah, it can be kind of tedious, but it is really neat the way the whole process works for all that stuff. Pretty cool. Okay, what do we got here? We can do... So we got Polly there. Yeah, this, I love this, so we got Polly and the other, actually, there's no biotoxin on this map, right? There is a lot of organic Polly, though, so that makes sense. We don't need Polly, we got that. Bug repellent. Squid oil. Can you even get that on this one? I can't remember. And we got all of our crops. It's pretty tedious to set up. But man, once it's set up, it's so cool. Now we don't need those mushrooms. Okay. That's all we need there. Yeah, once it's set up, man, it is so neat. So I need the other little... I need one more of these, actually. I know it's not the most entertaining stream in the world. This is the kind of stuff I hate doing on stream, but if I don't do it, like it never gets done. Let's see. I could put cementing paste, narcotics, tree sap, stimulants. 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. It really is, and I neglected it like so badly, you know, in the recent past here. There should be another one of these for berries. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of those. Yeah, maybe we'll just be all stuck playing, go back to the retro games, man. All those games that you never played when you were a kid that... You survival games, it's always me and one other does base maintenance and organizing and farming. It's so easy to neglect it, man. It is so easy to just neglect it. But, oh man, it's like... I really love having this because, like, it's kind of like, it's kind of like having dedicated storage. Like, the tech dedicated storage, but, like, for early game. Actually, I might not need that. Let's see, we had... I think we went to primed meat. Yeah. Yeah, it's more visually appealing, I think, for sure. Looks really, really cool. So I think I still need like 3 or 4 more of those. Okay. Yeah, it takes up way more space now. It's not efficient. It's definitely not for... You know, it's not for like official servers, that's for sure. Or I should say official rates. I need to put water up here soon. So how hard is Bracky? Because he's coming up probably next. Oh, so I have Tigrex and Bracky are the next ones in the assignments. I'm definitely gonna do all my optionals and stuff like that. So I may not fight them next stream, but I probably will. Okay, so this is 15 of these. Uh-oh, we're running out. We're running out of stuff. It looks like we're running out of thatch. Maybe not. I don't know what we're running out of. I'll leave my fire main over there. Normal Bracky isn't too bad. So he'll only take me like 2 nights. Take me 2 nights to beat him. Oh, okay. So this is all my veggies. Okay, so these have to be pulled up. Pyrex is similar to Barioth. I kind of hate Barioth, man, to be honest. Got too much HP, man. Like, it's not a bad fight. But, man, he's got so much HP. Like, even now, like, that I have, like, a better weapon and everything. That's all I had was 3 of those things. I think I already have charcoal. I have gunpowder. Yeah. Need those. Salt. Oh, so I have a bunch of duplicates. So we just need that. And spoiled meat. Oh, look at the cute little barrel. Cute. Cool. Honestly, in a way, Tigrex reminds me of Dablos. I don't mind Barioth in terms of his fight. Man, he's just got so much HP. Kind of get bored after a while. Thought it did like, oh yeah, yeah. Here we are. Dablos is still one of my favorites. Like, might be my favorite overall. I like monsters that are like kind of, I guess, kind of deliberate about their attacks. see. I think I need 1 or 2 more of those. By 2. I think Tigrex and Barioth have similar HP. Yeah, that part will kind of suck. They seem to kind of reuse the kind of similar designs. So it kind of makes sense. Tigrex has better hit zones. Barioth does have some crap hit zones, man. I was playing him right before the stream, man. There was times when I would literally watch my there was 2 things that seems to be a bit jank. One is when he shoots that ice at you. I'll be outside of it and still get hit. And then the other is when I'm hitting at him, dude, I'll watch the end of my weapon literally like go through his foot. And it won't hit him. Might as well use these up somewhere. Okay, I think I almost have everything. Probably need 1 more chitin box. So that stuff fills up fast. The armor of the body parts. Oh, in terms of like when you're trying to break something. Yeah, I think that's pretty much everything. What's this? I already have stuff at that. Okay, yeah, we should be good. So now I just have to set it up in here, and then I can start just dumping it. Distribution menu, oil. Do I not have anything set up for oil? It should be one of these barrels, right? Oh no, I think there's another barrel. Must not have unlocked it yet. Ah, steel drum. There we go. Oh, I don't have enough metal. Aw. My goofy pyromans are over here chilling. Okay, well, we'll skip oil. We'll just do something else. How much damage you do to a specific body part? Like, if I remember, if you don't tenderize Barioth's arms, they are white damage numbers. Yeah. They are. That was, I think that's why he was taking me so long. Because, yeah, I wasn't tenderizing anything. Absorbent substrate. I don't think I have one for that either. Good gosh. I know I don't have that. We don't need tributes. We have this. Don't have that. And then you just go through. Some stuff I didn't do. Cementing paste. I know I had something for that. That goes in those barrels. What is up with these things? It can't be out of the range because charcoal, clay. I know it's oh dude, is it out of range? No way. I checked it. There's no way that's out of range. Was the back corner out? Oh, that sucks. Oh, I guess we'll just move the crane a little bit. That's all right. Make a little more centralized. There we go. Yeah, I definitely have to. Let me see if I have enough oil now. I definitely have to be better about the tenderizing with the diff. Can I do one? I still don't have. Why are they just starting? What's up with this? That's weird. Okay, well. Let's see, I do need one for absorbent substrate. And ammonite bile. Which one does that? Which one holds that stuff? Maybe it's... Nothing holds absorbent substrate. Well, that's kind of a fail. Well, that sucks. Okay, so I think what I'll do then is just put this here. Put all this stuff in just a regular box. Marberries. Oh, there we go. So maybe, yeah, I just was missing angler gel. This will all just go in that box. Yeah, I didn't think I had biotoxin. Yeah, it's meant to be. I thought I had all this stuff. Yeah, I can't wait to start using this. Even to just dump all the RG's inventories. I don't have a jerky barrel. Don't have that. Crystal. Got the crystal orb in. I thought I put an element bin down. Guess not. Don't have that. Don't have the kibbles. Don't need that. Did I do honey? I didn't think so. And then this will do the fuel for it, so it'll automatically stay fueled up. Gunpowder. How bad would it suck to die at this point? After doing all this. That would suck so bad. So what is the one that's super hard? It's Raging Bracky, isn't it? Hopefully these don't take me like multiple days to beat them. I have a feeling it will, though. Health rack. Large storage box I still have. God, this is so tedious. I always forget how much of a pain it is to set it up until I do it. Then I'm like, man, is this worth it? Then I start using it, and I'm like, oh, this is the most awesome thing ever. You save this in case something happens. That would be absolutely terrible to lose all that progress. I was almost done anyway. Raging Bracky was fairly difficult. He hits hard, but he's a Master Egg title update monster. I didn't know they did title updates for the expansion. I thought it was like one and done. That's kind of cool. It's good to know. Man, I'm putting myself to sleep. This is so boring. I must have missed those Verada berries. That's what Fatalis and Alatreon were. Oh, really? I didn't know that. So they're not part of the story at all. Title update monsters. Like I said, I've never watched anybody play through Iceborne. Verteberry. I've just seen like parts of it. So yeah, I didn't realize that's how it worked. Okay. Now can we make it? Yes. Okay, we can make 2. Sweet. Perfect. And then we needed that, that, and that. We also needed one of these. And a drop box. Patch. Are you serious? Oh, man. Can't believe I burned through all that batch already. Okay. Oh, crap. Uh-oh. It's a dangerous little base, huh? Dude, that was a little scary. Jump down there on a pig. Gotta cover that hole. Let's cover that sucker up. Oh, I don't have enough thatch. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, we'll cover that up afterwards. Okay, it was the vertebraries. Okay, we got that. Put our oil barrels down. Guess a gas drum. And then what else? What's going on, Mr. Bubbly? That just holds that. Haven't been on stream and might not join for a bit. Hope you're having fun though. Oh no, you're good, man. That is never a problem, dude. I am having a relaxing little stream. What's that? I'm having a nice relaxing building stream. So it's quite boring. So that's all the kibble. I'll make separate kibble stuff. Once I kind of get some. Don't really need to do it right now though. Then I just think the only other thing I had to do, which I can't really do honestly, so I'll just go. I need to go get my materials that I dropped. Also, while we were saying expansion will be big, it's going to continue to get support and updates after launch. Yeah, I didn't know that. I did not know that. Okay, oil. We can do oil. Got the oil drum. Gas. Gas drum. These here berries. What else did I set down? Rare flowers. In the vase. And I did honey. Honey jar. Okay. Okay, that should be it. Now, let's pick up all this stuff. That I totally forgot about. Sand. Yeah, so the only thing that's going to stay in there, bones. I did need one thing, but I guess I'm going to need thatch. Do I have this elephant? Yeah, I do. Let's go get a little bit more thatch. Yeah, so good old Gen wood. Gen 1 got delayed. That is too bad. Till July 2nd. I think it was supposed to come out June 20 something. So like a week or so, a few days. Not really that big of a deal, honestly. Getting close to the 1.0 Power World release. Do you play Power World? I know a lot of people that switched from Ark and started playing Power World. Oh, I need a drop box. Does this drop box... What are you talking about? I got a million thatch. Played it ages ago when it came out in early access. Yeah, I know it's popular like crazy. Okay, and then... I don't know. I guess I'll have my drop box like right here. There we go. And now my inventory is just about empty. Oh, that's so nice. You liked Pokemon as a kid. Basically, it's Pokemon with guns, so I figured to give it a try. Oh, that's awesome. Pick all the rest of this up, whatever's left. How do I just access that? Oh, it just withdraws all of it. Okay. One at a time. Oh, that's so nice. This guy's mostly empty then. Yes. Sweet. This year's looking good for survival games, it seems. Yeah, it seems like this year's looking good for a lot of different types of games. You know, it just seems like there's a lot of games out there that look good. I don't know how good they'll be, but can only hope, I guess. I really was looking forward to some like certain Souls likes. There's one that's coming out that I think they did Lies of P. I think that sequel's coming out. And I think I may get the I may actually get the DLC for Lies of P. After thinking about that game, it's like, man, it was a lot of fun. What's he got left? What am I missing? Oh, all the seeds? Yeah, I don't care about those. What's old Hydreigon doing over there? Gosh, dude, this is so frustrating with like all the tails once you get the a base going and you got your creatures all over like this. Aw. Oh, that's so nice, man. And finally just empty inventory. Got Windrose earlier. And then Pale World, Valheim, and Enshrouded hit 1.0. Wow, I didn't know all those were hitting 1.0. Yeah, that is going to be good. What's this bag? Look at that, it's just everything going on. Excited to hear more of my Elden Ring experience. That's definitely, I think what I'm going to do after I finish World, Iceborne, I'm going to do Elden Ring. I'm going to take a break from Monster Hunter. Do I not have anything in this guy? Why is he not? Oh, there it is. Just took, he's got so much, it took a minute. 30,000 items. Jeez, but it only deposited. Let's see what's left. Oil. Jeez, so I filled up my oil. Oh, jeez. What the heck? Jeez. That was a surprise, right? Well, he's not gonna last long. That was a mistake, Mr. Elephant. But yeah, so like I was saying, after I finish Monster Hunter, so then all these I can just do manually. But I would have thought it would have that was scary. I can't believe. Okay, so I can leave all that. This stuff. Don't need that. I didn't mean to dump that. These bones. What are these things called? Dude, are you serious? You can't just get rid of them. And the rest of this stuff I want to use, I want to put in a grinder. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need some walls and turrets. That's going to probably be tomorrow. Will be spent. Let me get my canteen. I think tomorrow is going to be spent getting... Where's that stupid canteen? I'm not going to pick all this up just to get canteen if I can't. There it is. But yeah, I think I'll take a break from Monster Hunter for a minute. And do Elden Ring. Gonna be pretty interesting. Yeah, it's like the same stuff. Okay, so all of this, though, I'll then have to do manual vaults. See, I want to put foundations all up in there. Oh, you were playing ranked mode Night Rain. I saw that. Hold on, I didn't, The ranked mode on Night Rain is the only reason I didn't start a new Elden Ring save. Ah, really? What is ranked mode? Isn't that an Elden Ring... or at least a FromSoft game? Night Rain? Is that Elden Ring Night Rain? Is that a different game entirely? Man, this guy's heavy. Controls are similar, but it's also different. Didn't want to mess with Munsel. Oh, man. Yeah, I know what you mean there. Okay, this is all just like actual stuff that I can grind. Okay. So the next, I think one of the next things I gotta do is make a grinder. It's a different game entirely. Okay. From what I understand, they let the junior devs make a game and let leadership experience. That is what they made. Wow, really? That's kind of awesome. Okay. I don't know why I dumped any of that other stuff out. I should have just kept it to grind it. So what do you think's gonna frustrate me more, Monster Hunter or Elden Ring? Which game's more rage-inducing? "96 items, so he didn't have anything." Oh, jeez, it's all blueprints and stuff. Actually, you know, that thing being on a little offset with that thing saved me from that pig. He couldn't really get up. Had to jump over. I'd say Elden Ring is harder, but you seem to have the mindset of a Souls player and Monster Hunter, so it may not make you rage more. Yeah, I think I do. Like, I think I would rather. You know, I think I'd rather die over and over than try to figure out what a set build like. It's funny. It's probably pretty stupid to be like that, but it's like, yeah, yeah, all these tools could help me. Right, I know what you mean. Yeah, I get it. It's like, you know, the hits are too hard, so you need better armor. In my opinion, I feel like this guy hits really hard. I have to learn how to not get hit. Which, if it's simple, is just like, I think the reason is like, if it's just simple armor, like, oh, I need better armor, then like, yeah, I'll just go get better armor. But if it's like, let's stare at numbers and skills and scroll through and be like, okay, I can get this. It's just overwhelming for me. Because I'm like, okay, I can get focus 2 with this armor. But then I don't have health boost. But I can get health boost from this charm. But I wanted to use my stun resist charm. So, okay, which armor sets do I need for stun resist? So then I'm over there looking at stun resist. Can't make that work. Okay, so let's reverse engineer this. I'll do the stun resist charm, and then, dude, it's like a never-ending. It's just like a never-ending thing, and I'll just get so tired of it. So look how cool that is. It like actually shows up in your stuff, which I don't have much at all, right? Like, but that's angler gel, lesser antidote. You know, I got 3 of them in there. And then if we pull this up, where is the? It's spoil. Look at the spoil time. Since it's inside of here, this thing preserves stuff way longer. And when the lights are on, that means it's powered. You got your meat hanging. Got our raw meat hanging. If we had cooked meat, it would be hanging also. We got our hide woven up there. All the chitten's in there. And it actually gets fuller. Look, it empties out as you use it. So as you use it, it gets lower. Fill it up. And then I set it up to where all this stuff just goes into this large thing. So I'll eventually have... Yeah, so that's silk. That's pelts and hides. So it's just like... Oh man, it is so nice. So watch this. Fiber, sand. That's gonna overload me. And this. And then this drop box is just for me. And then bam, it gets sent out. So the metal ingots should have went on that metal pallet. I don't know where they went. Crystal, so all these things will get full. Fiber. Yeah, so it's just all empty. So I need to go on a bunch of farming runs and like fill it all up so it looks cool. It's all full. We got all our berries. Don't have any crops. And if you want to take some out, you just click, boom, take it out. Pretty neat. I like it. I really like this whole system. That's kind of, oh, that's all of our food. We got kaolin soup, cactus broth, and that's all we're rocking at the moment. Pretty cool. I like it. I really, really like it. But yeah, I think tomorrow I'm going to have to go up top. And put some turrets up here. Or maybe the plant species, you know? Something. Because, yeah, there's way too many things falling in on me. And then I need to finish off back there and have that as a breeding area. It should be pretty cool. But yeah, Elden Ring, I'm actually looking forward to it. I'm sure it'll frustrate me. But the bosses look pretty cool. And I do like... I do like the boss fights of all those kind of games. So I'm definitely looking forward. Unpowered. I've actually got offline raid protection on. Zadine wanted it. And so as soon as you log off, you're invincible. I was going to leave it on. But Zadine, he's like, oh no, dude, I don't want to. Yeah, anything. Nothing can damage your structures or you as a player or your dinos. So everything is protected from wild dinos, weather, and creatures. So if I get a heat wave, it's not going to affect me or anything like that. So otherwise, I would definitely just make a little... I did too. I thought it was just only PvP. But no, it's like when I looked it up, it also applies to PvE. Which you wouldn't think. Doesn't make sense, right? Because it's like... Why didn't this fiber go in here? Why is it... Oh, because the drop box has got a certain level of inventory. Okay. So you gotta do a little bit of time. But I think I am going to take off. I got a decent amount done. We're just about there. And then tomorrow I'm going to put all the stuff up there to protect it. Try to get my base done this week. And then next week do all the boss fights and like start going after caves and things like that. Pretty cool area though, man. It's an awesome map. Really, really cool. But thanks for hanging out. And watching some boring building. And I will be back tomorrow. Enjoy your day or your evening. Yep, you too, man. Have a good one. Peace out.